Hi guys, I'm Scotty Park and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a Let's Play on State of Decay 2. I have already done a video with State of Decay 2. The reason why I'm doing it again is because that was basically just a video talking about why I'm on YouTube. It was just basically something for you to watch while I rambled on about a load of stuff. So this is the real deal. Basically starting this from scratch. I really enjoyed this game. The first time I done it, I wasn't too sure, especially when I got to the second bit. If you watch that video, I do discuss a little bit about how I skipped the tutorials on the second run, and so this is technically my third run. I put the tutorials back on so I can actually play this game properly, because I didn't have a clue what to do when you get this level over and done with and you're traveling to the town that you've selected. I had no idea what I was doing. I was running around in circles for about 40 minutes, not getting anywhere. So in this video I put the tutorials back on for this Let's Play. So yeah, let's get into it. So I really got into this game, really enjoyed it. So I'm really happy that I've chosen this game to be on my YouTube channel. So basically, just to give you a quick idea on what's coming up in the future, I got a State of Decay 2 Let's Play that will be coming out every Tuesday. I've actually started Red Dead Online as well, and that one will be coming out every Wednesday. And then I've got nothing coming out on the Wednesday. I've got a Master Chief Collection. I'm doing a legendary difficulty run through on Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition, because I haven't actually played through the Anniversary Edition all the way through in its entirety. I just basically, my brother got the game, he lent it to me, and I just played some of my favourite levels. So I'm going to be doing that all the way through. And then I've got something else in the pipeline. Basically, so I've got those 3 Let's Plays that are going to be coming out throughout the week on my YouTube channel. And then the 4th video that I'm going to be doing is basically going to be me looking on Game Pass, finding some games, some old games that I used to play on the 360. Some games that I haven't played before. It's just going to be basically like really fun. It's not going to be anything serious. It's going to be me playing some games, having a laugh. It's not going to be the same game every week. It's just going to be like one day of the week where kind of like let your hair down day. That will be coming out. I think that one will probably be coming out on a Friday, and the Master Chief Collection one will probably be coming out on a Saturday, and then nothing Sunday. So that's kind of like what I've got planned coming up. So this video will be coming out Tuesday, and if it is Tuesday when you're watching this, then hello, this is already out. It's Tuesday. So yeah, so I'm really excited. I've got everything planned out. I know when I'm going to be doing the recording. I know when each video is going to be released. So it's a really exciting time for me. The one thing that I'm going to start doing is actually doing a live commentary while I'm playing games. So at the moment what I'm doing is I'm kind of recording my footage on my Xbox, and then uploading the flash drive stuff to my laptop, and then I'm using iTunes to then basically transfer that data onto my iPhone so I can then do the video editing and do the voiceover. But I haven't really got any decent quality mics or anything when you think I should do really when I've been in a band, but there was a condenser mic that we got, but that one is actually one of my friends, and I'll be going back soon. So I have some like really nice like rugged vocal mics, but they're not really for voice, they're more for like screaming into. So one of the things I was like thinking about doing is just recording some commentary on my phone, and just syncing that up to the video. So that's probably something that I'll do next time. So this week, you know, for this video, the first Halo video and the first Red Dead Online video, I will be doing like a voiceover over the gameplay. I won't be doing a live commentary, but I am actually going to be doing live commentary for the next set of videos, for like the part 2 of all the videos, because it's not going to be a real Let's Play until I do that. I was trying to do a picture-in-picture video of myself playing the games, but again, I don't have a microphone that I can record anything onto at the moment, so I'm just trying to do what I can at the moment with the stuff that I've got, because I don't have loads of money to spend at the moment, you know, and this is such a small thing at the moment. I'm hoping I really want this to grow, I really do, and it's like with anyone starting up gaming and starting up their channel, of course they want it to grow and to become this massive thing. But also being in the band for over 15 years, you know, I've also learnt to keep my feet on the ground, and I don't want to go out and spend, you know, £100 plus on a decent microphone and some capturing equipment at the moment, you know, because I feel like the quality of the videos that I'm bringing out at the moment are fantastic as they are at the moment. I mean, I spent 24 quid on a USB stick so I could record like an hour's worth of footage in one go instead of doing it like 2-minute segments. So, you know, at the minute I'm just like starting up bit by bit, but you know, there's certain things that I do want to, you know, start doing, and one of those things is having like the live commentary, because, you know, I would like to have my phone set up to record myself basically playing the game. So I need because my phone's going to be, you know, about over half a meter away from where I am, you know, the capture of the mic is not going to be the best quality compared to literally my phone is right in front of my face at the moment, so it's picking up, you know, a good volume and good dynamics on the voice. So that setup is going to be coming. You know, I've got a pop filter ready to go. I'm actually staring at it right now. So I just need a microphone. I've got a desk that I can actually plug into a laptop or PC. So it might sound silly, but I have like a little laptop that I was thinking about putting just like some really random like voice recording software on, just so I can capture off my USB mixing desk onto this software. And then basically everything is ready to go. The only trouble is my laptop is not really a laptop, it's like one of those little notebooks which you can like take the keyboard off and you can use it as a tablet as well, and it doesn't have a very big space, so I'm probably going to have to go out at some point and maybe get a micro SD card just to bump up the storage a little bit so I can then put some type of software on. One of the softwares that I used to use in the band was Cubase, so I might even use Cubase because it's something that I know how to use, and even though it's probably like overcomplicated for what I need, sometimes what you know is best. So I might do that. I might have Cubase, record the voice, and then I'll come to like editing. I'll just like stick that on top of what I'm doing instead of me recording the vocals in post. You know, I can do it live. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. I really just going on to Halo. I really enjoyed doing that video. I actually died a lot less than what I thought I was going to. And just doing like the first level was amazing. I think it only took me like 26 minutes to complete, and I can remember back in the day it being quite difficult to do the legendary difficulty. But most of the time, me and my brother would do a co-op campaign. So on Halo Combat Evolved, if I remember rightly, as long as one of your teammates is still alive, you can respawn where it's safe. And I'm pretty sure in Halo 2 that's where it got a bit difficult, because I think they got rid of that, and if one of your teammates die on legendary difficulty, you both have to respawn to the checkpoint, if I remember rightly. But I had lots of fun recording that, so that's going to be a video to look out for. And basically in Red Dead Online, it was just basically like setting up my character, doing the first couple of missions. If you've played it, you know, it's a bit like GTA Online, if you played that as well. Like the first couple of missions are you sort of like getting sort of sorted and like giving you hints and tips onto what to do. Like their introductory kind of like gameplay into like the main kind of gritty bit of online. So expect that to get better as I go on, and I haven't actually played Red Dead Online at all, so it's completely brand new for me as well. So the Let's Plays that I'm doing, they're going to be so awesome. I just can't wait. I got like 3 videos on my phone that I'm doing the voiceover for. Obviously this one, the Halo one, and the Red Dead one. And I just so can't wait to release them. I'm so excited. Doing this whole gaming thing is giving me a new sort of lease of life, to be honest. Something to focus on. It's been such a great help. I just love the getting on. You know, like I said before, I mean, you don't do this type of stuff if you don't love gaming, right? So I love gaming, and I love doing the video editing. I love doing this part, like the voiceover. I'll sit down. I literally sat down before this video. I done a couple of like intro kind of takes, and basically got the feel for it. And once I got the feel for it, I just, you know, I can't stop talking, and I'm basically rambling on. And thanks if you're still here. If you're still listening to me, then that's hardcore. You know, you're still here. That's hardcore. So, like I said, once I get the feel for it, you know, I'm kind of away. I'm just basically sitting in a room where we used to mix and master, you know, my band's music. It's like a control room. It's padded out a little bit, so it's the best room that I can find for the sound quality. And we have got like a recording room, but that's quite echoey, and there's a lot of stuff in there, and I'd rather it, you know, sound as good as it can be for now. But once I start doing like the live commentary, I'll be doing it where I capture my Xbox footage, and the only downside to that is that we got kids running around, so I'm kind of like there might be some background noise, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do it on Cubase, because even in post I can just like, if there's like a little bit of airtime where there's not much being said, you know, I can just lower the volume on the mic a little bit, just so that stuff doesn't come through. I was going to hear a load of kids in the background like screaming. So we now finished the first level, and this is the part where I got so confused last time. But this time I played the smart card and you know, stuck on the tutorials again, so I had a good idea on what was going on. So I don't know what I'd done wrong last time, in all honesty, but you know, it was just like so obvious this time. I think the first lookout tower you go up, it said like to aim, and I was like aiming, and there was like nothing coming up. And I went to another like lookout tower or whatnot, and climbed up that, and then started aiming. I think what I'd done is I'd missed like the first little segment and the first like, few bits that you can capture. So in this one, it all went okay. I didn't miss anything. I got some bits and pieces that I needed. I'm still not like hooked up 100% on the game at the moment, but you know, as time goes on, I will. I mean, I've never played the first State of Decay, so I don't know if the first one is similar to this one, or if this was like a completely different direction, like gameplay wise. But you know, I'm enjoying this game so far, and that's why I chose it. And not only that, in my last video, I had some comments saying, hey, you know, you need to release the second part and stuff like that. And I was like, well, the second part is like 40 minutes of me running backwards and forwards in the dark. I don't think that's going to be very interesting. So I was like thinking, you know, what am I going to do? I'll play this game and I'll start again. And you know, I was then thinking, well, let's do a let's play. So you know, one of the good things of me having the USB stick now, where I can record up to an hour of content or capture, you know, gameplay for up to an hour, is that I can do these types of things now. And not only that, I can jump into multiplayer on a game, and I don't have to worry every 2 minutes me having to find somewhere to hide to start up the recording again. So that's why I chose to do Red Dead Online, because I haven't played that game, or I played Red Dead 2 in its entirety, you know, like campaign wise, but I haven't played the online aspect. So that was something that I wanted to do, because I was like, what better than to play a game or play a mode, play online mode that I haven't played before, and actually do it and record it. And now I have the facility to do that, why not? So that's why I chose that game. And the reason why I chose Halo is because I wanted to do the legendary run through again. I completed every single Halo game on legendary, I think, apart from Halo 5, because I wasn't really that into Halo 5. And most of the time, me and my brother we would do a co-op legendary edition, legendary difficulty, and then we would do the solo. And I haven't done the Combat Evolved legendary for many years, and because it was like the anniversary edition with the HD graphics and stuff like that, I thought, you know, why not do that? I get to see the game in its HD glorious return, and you guys get to see me get whooped by elites, because they move so quickly in that game. I forgot how quickly they move, and you know, I was like, at times I was like firing headshots at these elites, and it was like putting like a whole clip into their heads, and they weren't dying. So I don't know if the hitbox was a little bit off on Halo Combat Evolved. I can't really remember too much, but I'll stop talking about Halo, because that's going to be coming out soon. That's its whole other video. So what can I say about State of Decay 2? This game is really fun, and you know, if I was having quite a stressful day, I was feeling quite frustrated. I was quite tired as well when I recorded this video, and it was such a nice kind of feeling, you know, when you're feeling frustrated. You know, beating the living crap out of some zombies was quite fun. And I like stealth games as well, and I like this kind of like stealth aspect of this game as well. I'm not really too bothered about, you know, walking past a load of zombies, you know, stealthily. I'm quite happy to run in and kick the crap out of them. I mean, if there was a zombie apocalypse in real life, trust me, I would be stealthy as that, because there's no way that I would want to be going up to a load of zombies and trying to beat the living crap out of them. I think I'd rather just walk past them. But in a game, it doesn't matter if you die. You know, the game carries on. You still live. I don't think you do in this game though. Tell me if I'm wrong, but if your character dies, that's it. Your character's gone, right? because I'm pretty sure when I saw some Let's Plays from Achievement Hunter on State of Decay, once their character died, then that was it, you go to a different character. Is it still like a thing in this game? Because if it is, I remember in Red Dead 1, spoiler alert, when John Marston got shot and killed right at the very end, I was pissed. I love I love that character. John Marston was the best character, and that's like the one thing that I dislike the most about that game and Red Dead 2. Another spoiler alert, Arthur Morgan obviously dies, and even though it's really weird, how many people had the same kind of thing where they were playing Red Dead 1, at the end John Marston dies and you play as Jack. I wasn't too keen on that idea because I got into John Marston. I got into that character a lot, and when I started playing Red Dead 2, all I was thinking is, oh, that would be really cool if I could be John Marston. You know, not only that, all the hype up to, you know, the release, until you found out that the character was Arthur Morgan, you know, I was like, oh, please be John Marston, please. When it turned out it wasn't, I was a bit disappointed, but the more I got into the game, the more I fell in love with the character of Arthur Morgan. And when he died in the end, and then you become John Marston, for some reason I didn't want to be John Marston, I wanted to be Arthur Morgan. And I found that quite weird, how I went from wanting to be John Marston to not wanting to be John Marston, I wanted to be Arthur Morgan. So I'm really hoping that this isn't the kind of game where I'm going to get too attached to the characters I'm playing, and then if they die I never see them again, because, you know, I don't that's kind of hard for me to deal with, because, you know, I love to be immersed in games. I've said many times how I like to be immersed in games and in characters and stuff like that, and if that happens in this game, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I can't do it. I can't lose another character that I get into, that I, you know, attach myself to. I did that with John Marston and Arthur Morgan. I don't think I could do it a third time, to be honest. So I got a funny feeling that that's not going to really change from the first State of Decay 2, but please do comment if my character does die. You know, I hope I don't find this out myself before the next video comes out. Otherwise, I'm going to be very sad. But yeah, please leave a comment to tell me what, if that's true, if my character dies in this game. Is the character gone forever? Because I need to know, and then I'll be probably going back into stealth mode, to be honest. The graphics on this game are amazing, and I do love the realism as well. That's one thing that I love about the games, like the open world games, like Grand Theft Auto, like Red Dead Redemption. I know there's a whole lot of other ones that I haven't played, and you guys will probably be like, oh, you haven't mentioned this game, and I'll be like, to be honest, I haven't had you know, all the money in the world to be able to go out and buy every game that's come out. So, you know, forgive me, please. You know, I've been limited to the amount of games that I've been able to play in the past, but I do love the, you know, open world. Just Cause 3 was another one, you know, that open world kind of feeling where you can go do what the hell you like. But this is a bit more like involved. Probably more so than Red Dead, to be honest, because even though you had your camp and you can do that, you know, upgrade your camp and stuff like that, with this, you know, it looks as though in the early stages, you know, you have to fortify your defenses and stuff like that, which that excites me. So that's why, another reason why I really wanted to get into this game, because just like the amount of stuff that it looks like you can do in this game is amazing. So that's one of the reasons why I thought, no, I will do this game. You're probably starting to get an idea on the type of games that I like now, like the open world kind of stuff where you know, I think with my anxiety and depression, it's kind of like a get away from a reality kind of mode, you know. I don't have to worry about too much stuff. You know, in my own life when I'm gaming, you know, once I come off the gaming, you know, my reality does come back to me, and I'm not afraid of my life or, you know, what's going on in my life. I love my life. I have wicked people around me that support me and stuff like that. But the gaming is just a way for me to sort of like get away from my own mind. Not necessarily, you know, the people around me, because, you know, that's not the problem that I have. It's getting, you know, away from you know, my own mind. Sometimes it's nice to like stick my mind into the mind of this character, you know, and instead of me thinking about what's going on in my life, you know, I'm worried about what's going on with this guy's, you know, life. You know, I'm trying to save his partner or his girlfriend or whoever she is. You know, and I got to run around trying to kill zombies and trying to find stuff, you know, and just to have that escape. That's the reason why I love these types of games, is because they're full on. There's a lot of things to do. You're not going to get bored anytime quick. So, you know, a couple of other games like that I don't mind. I like PUBG. I haven't played Fortnite. The reason I haven't played Fortnite is because I just like the more like the realism aspect, kind of, I suppose. Like, but don't get me wrong, you know, we don't have zombies on the hand, so, you know, this technically isn't like real, but it's just like the things that you can do in the world that, you know, seem real. And Fortnite, I've never really liked those types of cartoony kind of looking games. You know, I've always been wanting to play on games that look realistic. It's just a preference that I have. And don't get me wrong, I know Fortnite is an amazing game, I think. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why you won't really see me playing Fortnite. I'm not that type of gamer, I'm sorry, but just I'd be very surprised if I release a Fortnite video, just letting you know. So yeah, like I said, these types of games where, you know, is the realism is what I'm looking for really in gaming, because I think that's like the biggest help for me to sort of like get away from myself for a little while. So that's one of the reasons why I played those types of games. And when I was younger, you know, I'd be playing Grand Theft Auto a lot, and looking back, I can probably realise why. You know, I used to get bullied sometimes at school, and you know, I didn't really like who I was, but you know, I was Tommy Vercetti in Vice City, so you know, it didn't matter who I was at the time. I was playing as Tommy Vercetti. Who cares? You know, in my mind, you know, I was a badass. So, you know, I guess that has sort of trickled down the years into the type of person I am now, where I have to play those, you know, these types of games to be able to get away. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's good for you to be able to, you know, sort of like get away from your life for maybe half an hour. You know, I used to be on my Xbox for basically nearly all day, really. But my personal life being the way it is, you know, that's impossible. And the idea for me to do this gaming stuff is for me to try and not let that impact my home life, you know, because I'm not really going to be getting anywhere doing this gaming, you know, trying to do this to help with my depression, anxiety, if all my family are going to leave me because I'm playing games too much. So, you know, that's why I'm trying to do like little bits and pieces now and again. So I'm literally doing like 30 to 40 minute videos. You know, that's nothing major. You know, I can't really do. That's one of the reasons why I think live streaming for now is going to be a bit difficult. Not only because of my internet speed, but because, you know, you got to be online longer than 30 minutes doing live streaming. You know, there's no point. So the Let's Plays, you know, for me are perfect. You know, perfect for me because I can play the games that I want to play, that help me in the way that I need help, and you guys get to see some semi-decent quality videos. You know, I'm really like sitting here and I'm watching myself play this game, and I'm like, I just can't wait. Like I said earlier, I can't wait to do the live commentary, because it's not like I'm running out of things to say, because I can talk for England. But you know, I'm kind of like, even I know that I'm losing a little bit of the immersive aspect of this Let's Play, because you know, I'm not doing the live commentary. You know, I'm not saying, oh, I'm stuck on this barrel or whatever it is, you know, I can't get in this door. You know, I'm not talking about what's going on in the game. So, you know, like I said earlier, the good things are going to come to this channel, and I know it's still early, it's still like a baby, it's so fresh and so raw, you know, and the dynamics of it are going to get even better as time goes on. So, you know, I really do appreciate if you guys stick around. That would be amazing, because I just have so many good things going on in my head that I can you know, give to this channel, and even if it's going to be a little bit difficult in like the early stages, I just know with all the ideas that I've got in my head that this is going to be something really special. So yeah, I mean, if you guys stick around, kudos to you. You know, I know this is probably a little bit different to some of the videos you probably watch. You know, I do, like I say, talk a lot about my personal life. Not all of it. Some of it is like, you know, stuff that doesn't need to be shared. But stuff to do with me, like in my life and how I'm doing and stuff like that. You know, I'm open. I've said in a video before that I'm open about my mental health and stuff like that, and you know, one of the things that I've been working on that I've talked about in another video is my Facebook group, Gaming for Mental Health, which it's got about 13 members now. I think it's been going for about 5 days now, and I'm really proud of that. And I'm quite open on there as well, about what I'm going through, and even if no one really replies on there, or even if they just like say, you know, I can relate to that and stuff like that, they don't have to post anything on there. You know, sometimes it's nice to know that you're not alone, and other people do have their problems, and I understand that there's people on this planet that are going through horrendous stuff. You know, I'm sitting here, you know, I've got a can of drink beside me, you know, I've got electricity, I've got lights. You know, there's people going through a lot worse than what I am, and I understand that. The trouble is that we don't know about those, you know, particular people, and even though I don't like to like dwell a little bit on like my anxiety and depression and stuff like that, I think it's still good for us all to talk about it. You know, I think what I'm basically trying to say is sometimes I feel bad that I've got problems that don't really seem very significant compared to like other people's problems. But you know, having said that, on the other hand, it doesn't matter really what your problems are. A problem is a problem, and a problem shared is a problem halved. Let's just put it that way. So that's something that my dad used to tell me all the time, you know. So if I can lend an ear or a hand to someone who's going through something similar to me, then, you know, that makes me feel good that I've helped someone. And I'm pretty sure that if someone else is going through something similar, and you help them, it gives you a good feeling. So, you know, this gaming channel is a thing for me to help myself and to share with you guys the stuff that I'm going through. And you know, I'm hoping that, you know, I can help people. That's really what I want to do. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up very soon, guys. Thanks for watching. The next State of Decay 2 video will be coming out next Tuesday, and the next videos will be out soon. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.